HD0 3D 1S Whoop. This is sick. So you want to fly 3D? You want to fly 3D with a Whoop? So you want to fly 3D with a HD0 AIO5? Stick around because I have the build. How to, I'll tell you everything, how to do it, how to get it all set up, and then I'll give you the whole build breakdown for your HD0 3D 1S Whoop. This is fucking sick. I've been trying to get this thing working, and I'm not giving up because the homies Metalcraft and Optrix FPV have been helping me out get this Tinywhoop set up. Yeah, you can fly Tinywhoops in 3D. So this is me trying to get this HD0, this custom HD0 build. Pretty sick. I know the camera angle is a little funky for 3D, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna have 3D on a switch, and we're gonna fly 3D. I also did some things. I have my pocket radio set up for 3D, so I changed the stick to be in the center. And I'm gonna go over all this stuff. Plus, you're gonna get to watch me crash and burn, try to fly a 3D myself. So, welcome to the video. This is how to do Tinywhoops in 3D, an abridged version, because there's plenty of other videos out there already, like Bardwell and all that. But I just wanna give you some things in my process of doing this because it wasn't as straightforward as I thought it was going to be. Real quick about the pocket. So what I did was I set my throttle stick to center, which is it's really easy to do. I'll show you how to do that really quick. It's super simple. There's only one screw to do it. So unfortunately, if you have a different radio, I don't know how to help you out, but you just pull this little back cover off, pull your battery out. You take a 1.55 millimeter, whatever, just trust me, it's 1.5. Focus, camera, 1.5 millimeter hex. And then there is this one big obvious screw. Let's see if I can get it. This screw right there. If it'll focus better. What you do is you turn that screw all the way in, and it centers your stick. If you've ever put new gimbals in your radio, this is all old hat to you. But in case you were wondering how I put my stick to center, it's just one screw. It's that one screw I showed you. So if you try this and you're like, this isn't for me, it's super easy to change it back. Just unscrew the screw all the way, or don't unscrew it all the way so it comes out, but unscrew it and you'll feel it getting looser and looser until suddenly this is the resting position. Pretty straightforward. Another thing too is you're gonna have to go into Betaflight. You're gonna have to go into Betaflight and figure out where this thing sets, because you still want it to be 1500 neutral. Mine was like, it got bumped up like 1530 or something. So I just went inside the radio, turned down the center, so that in Betaflight it's reading this as normal. Otherwise, you're gonna get some funky stuff, especially with 3D where you want your neutral to be in the center. You want basically whatever that is, you want that to be zero throttle. Okay, so I got my radio, and I'm gonna do my best to try to navigate this while being completely blind. You're gonna want to go into, go into your model, hit your model button. This is Edge TX. Go into your model and then scroll over a couple of pages to your outputs, inputs, mixes, outputs. And throttle is channel 3 on this. It might be different on your radio. So whatever channel your throttle is on, go ahead and select that. So scroll down here to channel 3 and then select it and then hit edit. So this is going to change for your radio, but you're going to have to go into Betaflight, plug your quad in, and look at where in the receivers tab and look at where it's sitting. I guarantee it's not exactly 1500. So I had to go in, and you see I had to adjust mine to 1469. I swear I did not plan that. That's what I had to do to get it to show center in Betaflight. Okay, so after you get your radio set up, you're gonna have to do some things, and I literally just spent the past 3 hours figuring this out. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to go to ESC configurator first. First, make sure that it's flashed to BlueJ 21, version 21 or 0.21. That seems to work the best with 3D. Flash all the ESCs first to BlueJ 21, then set each one in the escconfigurator.com. Set each one to 3D respectively. If it's reversed, make sure you do 3D reversed. Then hit right settings. And then you're good to go on that end. You're not done yet. No, you're not done yet. Sometimes it works just fine. However, with the 41 millimeter, or sorry, this is a 40 millimeter prop size, make sure you go in and set your dynamic idle in PIDs. So it's in PIDs in Betaflight. There is a setting called dynamic idle, and Optrix FPV had this nice little table that tells you what to put your dynamic idle setting to. So for 40 millimeter high pitch props, that's what these are. I don't think you can get low pitch Tinywhoop props. It's 62. So I set my dynamic idle to 62 in Betaflight. Wait, there's more. Now you're gonna have to go into the Betaflight CLI. Set TPA low. Set TPA underscore low underscore always equal to on. And that'll help with the transition to downside. So from regular mode to 3D mode, that literally solved all my problems. It fucking works. I can't believe it. Also, one more thing too, about your props. I have my props configuration set to out. You can see it's out, but you'll notice with Spider, that prop is on upside down. It is on upside down. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take, respectively, this prop and this prop, and you're going to want to take them and flip them upside down. So it looks like that. You'll notice both props look like they're going in the same direction, except for this one is flipped. So it's the correct orientation if it was in normal mode, like if the props were in, if we're using it not for 3D, it's the correct direction for the prop to go, but it's just flipped. That's about it. Real quick, little disclaimer. Sometimes the ESCs on these onboard Whoop boards will get a little overwhelmed by all the 3D, doing the 3D shit, and you might find your quad just goes, whoa, falls out of the sky, and then you rearm it and it won't take off. I've found that if you unplug the Whoop and give it a couple seconds and plug it back in, it resets the ESC. It stops giving weird fail sites. So that's probably what's happening. It's like, yo, what the fuck is happening? They're going back and forth and back and forth. I'm overloaded. I'm out of here. I'm going to the bar. So to get the ESC back from the bar, just unplug the battery and plug it back in. It works for me every time. Okay, back to flying. All right, well, I'm here at the Whoop proving ground spot. I was gonna go to a different spot, but of course, it seems like every time I go out to film lately, it's fucking, what's the word? The whoosh thing, wind. It's windy. I made a last second revision on the canopy. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you definitely want more of like a closer to like a 0 degree camera angle. I know that other canopy was, what the fuck? God, fucking bugs and shit. I know the other canopy was crazy angle. Obviously, that was just a test. That was just a test. This is the real thing. I got super advanced zip tie technology on there to hold this canopy together, and yeah, so this should fly a lot easier or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's do. I'm gonna do a narrated rip. All right, we're gonna do another narrated rip. This time with the bi-blades this time. So let's do it. Let's do it right now. Come on, plug in there. All right, plugged in. Maybe the wind will chill. Maybe the wind will chill out for a second. Recording. Let's go. Oh yeah, whoa, look at that. The bi-blades already feel better. I'm not very good at this 3D shit either, so. Oh, that was weird. Like freaked out. It didn't know what to do there for a second, I don't think. That was pretty sick. Hell yeah. This is fun. This is really enjoyable. I didn't think I was gonna like really like this that much, but pretty dope. And it's so easy too. Like this is actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna be really hard. Let's see if I can go through the rafters. Huh. Yeah! 3D. 3D off. How's he doing that? The transitions are pretty smooth. I think the bi-blades are the way to go. Yep, bi-blades, 100%. Let's do a trick and then, oh! Uh-oh. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. Are we good? Seem fine. We'll fly out the rest of this pack. I don't know how much pack is left, but we'll see. All right. All right. There we go. That was kind of cool. I don't know what that was all about, but. All right. They're definitely a little harsh on the battery. Yeah, I know. You're mad. Okay. Dude, this is sick. All right, well, that's it. That's it for today's video. Big shout out to everyone in the EchoCorp Discord who helped me out with this. Optrix, Surge, Flies, Mr. Fuck. Dude, I forgot everyone's names. I'll put all your names right here. Thank you for your help on this project. There's a link to their Discord and also to all their each individual YouTubes, so go check them out. Again, thank you so much. This has been hella fun. Obviously, jokes aside, I'm not the first to do this, but I wanted to like spread the word a little bit because it's so easy. I also wanted to see if the HG0 AIO5 could do this 3D thing, and check it out. Lo and behold, it can. If you enjoyed the video, do subscribe. I got a Patreon and a Discord and Instagram, and if you give me 20 bucks a month, I'll put your name at the front of the video, like this one. And if you give me 60 bucks a month, your name is all fancy, and sometimes you get a t-shirt. Yep. I'm gonna fly some more packs of this and see if I can do some more cool stuff. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.